Check it out. 1, 2. One time for your wiggity mind. One time. I guess I'm gonna have to actually turn the mics up today.
Oh.
See, I've been tweaking everything and turning it down, but yo, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to everybody who's tuned in right now. Are you afraid of the blank? You're rocking with the homies John Q. We got Saul in the building, and a bunch of special guests might be hitting us up today.
Well, we won't hold our breath. I won't hold my breath. We'll see.
We'll see.
If Cosmic comes through, if Cosmic Elk comes through, then
he might have forgot, but
it happens.
You know,
whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. But you know, we're here to just talk about topics. You know, anything that comes to the mind, things that you might be afraid to discuss, things that might be a little bit taboo. You know, we're just gonna give our we just here to talk our jive. Really, that's what we're here for. You know, give our opinions, give our side of the story, and have fun. And shouts out to all of y'all, man. Y'all always be in the chat room toasting it up with us, writing y'all opinions and then asking questions, and we always discuss that. But, you know, I'm going to pass it over to my man Saul because we got some special guests in the building. I'd like Saul for them to take it away.
Oh, no, I mean, we'll get there in a second.
Okay.
We'll get to these important gentlemen in a second here. How's your week been, man? It's Friday.
I don't know, man. Like, I went and saw the hockey game that you flaked on yesterday.
I know, man. Look, I got.
You flaked.
Like I told you, I got caught up in some bureaucracy.
You flaked.
A little politics.
It was 100% of a flake.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? It was a good thing though, because you told me they got squashed.
Oh yeah, 5-1.
Well,
yeah.
What's the series?
3-0.
Right, so 3-0.
Florida's up, not the Orlando.
Yeah, the other
Florida's
team, the
up,
Everglades. Everglades.
Yeah, Everblades up 3-0. So
tonight might be the.
Today is they're going to get swept today. With how they played yesterday, Florida's defense is way too good.
Okay.
Compared to Orlando. Orlando's offense looked like a bunch of kids playing like backyard hockey. Like they couldn't even do no good passes. Like the Florida was clogging up all the passing lanes and everything like that. But that's sports. We're not here to talk about.
I'm saying, so the one of the last games I saw this season with the Solar Bears was against the Florida Everblades, and they do that to them. They give them a tough time. I noticed.
Really?
Yeah, but let me see what I do all week. I just worked. I worked all week long. Nothing crazy. I look forward to Tuesday evenings here and Friday evenings, Friday nights here. This is my release here, because this job, boy, day jobs are for suckers.
Yeah, that's
all I gotta say. A working man is a sucker, Dad. No one ever saw Bronx Tale.
No,
it's a classic.
Yeah,
right, thank you. Anyways, all right. Well, we get back in. I'm just saying. It's a good movie. Go ahead and check it out. The working man isn't a sucker, but he's kind of a sucker, and I guess we're all suckers, so it is what it is. A world full of suckers.
Shouts out to Angel Hart, tuned in right now.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that share button.
Cool. Well, let me go ahead and get this started off, man.
Okay.
Going, because I feel I'm excited and I'm happy that I got to bring in these fine young gentlemen here to the right of me, because I know one of them has an amazing story to tell, and the other one is just an amazing person. Well, they're both amazing people. Yeah, I'm just saying. But let me go ahead and introduce. I got Charles Malagaya with IMAP Homes.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
And I've also got Brian, the one-leg beast.
What's going on?
And I mean, number one, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, it's always a pleasure to be here. I think this is the second time that I've been here since, and like I said, it's just an honor to be here, man. Thank you, guys.
No, I'm just glad I got Brian in here, because he's a man in high demand. Apparently, lately.
Thank you for having me. If I could just spread my story and just show people that anything is possible, that's what I want to do.
No, bro. I mean, and that's why you're here. This show gives us that format to get stories like this out there, and maybe we could educate some people. But Brian, tell them a little bit about yourself. I mean, what brings you here today?
Well, foremost, I would just like to say thank you for having me once again. And what I'm trying to just spread is amp life. Like, now that I could tell the story of just how I was normal once. Now I'm considered disabled. That that sucks. Like that, I can feel what those people go through. They go through a lot of stuff. Knowing that, it's like people they're not sensitive to that subject. They don't, they're mean. They don't think before they talk, about them and stuff like that. But
so tell us, what makes you say that? I mean, what happened in your life that changed?
Well, I was in a motorcycle accident May 26, 2016. That's the day that I lost my leg. Basically, my whole life changed in a matter of 1 second.
Yeah.
So since that day, I can feel those people that have disabilities, because I was never one to. I was able to do everything from doing everything to doing nothing, and now people see you differently. That they feel like you're not able to do something, doesn't even give you a chance and stuff like that. So I can relate to them, but I just make the best out of it at the end of the day. Like I don't let nothing stop me. I continue to do what I like to do, regardless of the fact whether I have a leg, arm, whatever. You just gotta want it bad enough to just do it.
So what are you doing now? You know what I'm saying, to stay active or to spread your message, across, to let everyone know that you guys can do anything that anyone else can do.
I'm currently doing calisthenics. I've been doing that when I had 2 legs, but now that I'm amputee, I take it to like the next level, because it's kind of harder for somebody like me to come in and do what a normal person do with 2 legs. Mm-hmm. So but it's challenging, but I like to accept any challenges. So I've been doing competing. I also done the Spartan race. I've done the Savage race. I just came back last week from doing the Super. It was 8 miles I had to do, and I'm not able. The only thing, if you ask me what is that I can't do, I can't run at the prior moment, because I'm working on hopefully getting this running leg, or maybe getting sponsored to somebody to give me a running leg so I can just run. Because if I was to run, I know I'll be able to compete, because I want to compete maybe hopefully for the Paralympics for running, because I used to do track when I was in high school. So I'm pretty fast. So if I also get a running leg, I'm pretty sure I'll do some damage out there in that world. They just don't know it, because I don't have that running leg. but that's how I believe in myself. I know I'll be somebody to do work. So, but like I just take it day by day. At the end of the day, like everything I do is gonna get me to where I need to be in life. At the end of the day, I look at it like this is probably one of the people look at it like like, man, it sucks that you lost your leg. But I look at it like that's the best thing that ever happened to me, to be honest. I don't look at it as a negative. I look at it as a positive, because this changed my life. It directed me towards a different course, from doing, I'm not saying that I was doing bad things, but maybe from doing things I wasn't supposed to do, or maybe whatever. But now I have something, I feel like I have maybe a purpose, something to do out now, like, even though I might not be getting paid for it, but if I can help one person out there, it makes me feel like I did something good, So therefore, like, that's why I do what I do. Like, I be competing. I go to different spots, try to talk to people like that have like leg situation, amputee, and stuff like that. So just to promote, like, you can do it. You just gotta want it bad enough. You gotta be hungry.
I know you mentioned what the sport you're competing in.
The calisthenics.
All right, so explain to us what that is.
Calisthenics is basically your own body weight. It's basically you're not lifting weights. Like I promote it just to the fact, like, if you can't lift yourself, you shouldn't be lifting weights. You know what I mean? Like you should be lifting your own body weight, right?
At
like,
least.
For example, think about it. You ever seen those? Check this out. You ever seen those big bodybuilders? They're strong, heavy duty, whatever. They can maybe push 400 plus. But those guys can't even give you a solid 25 push-up the correct way, or a solid 20 pull-ups the correct, all the way up, all the way down. They can't do that. That's something. There's something weird about that, I'd rather go with that inner strength that I'm be able to push heavyweight. Like for me, I'm small and I could do 315 at least one
small,
time.
Yeah, right. This guy, I'll tell you, small.
His name is the Beast.
Yeah, well, exactly. The Beast that
he's talking about.
Get out of here.
Charles, tell them how I used to be before this happened. I used to be way bigger. Like I used to be huge. Like I used to be 205 solid. But when I lost my leg, I got into this depression. And I ended up losing, like, basically all my weight. I ended up weighing like 150. Like I look like I look like a crackhead. Like
150 is not
150.
crackhead size.
150.
That's how much he weighs right now.
For me, I was dry. Like
Well,
you know, I was
knowing
skinny,
this
like,
man for a couple of years now, and he's always been a gym rat. But when the accident happened, it was like you really see that it took effect on him. Lost a lot of weight. And glad to see him back on that momentum again of
Appreciate it.
getting stronger and stronger every day, and just committing to fitness and getting getting stronger. Because he knows he has to. And that's great source of courage and strength. So
Yeah. So what do you have coming up next, man? What do you got planned?
Well, I'm going to hopefully, I know I'm gonna make it, but I'm going to Cali. Cali, they have an event over there in Venice Beach. It'll be the 19th and the 20th. They're gonna have the most reps and then a freestyle competition out there. So I'm trying to make a way out there, because every time I go to one of those competitions, I realize that I'm the only guy that has a disability.
What is this one that's designed for people with a disability, or
No.
Oh, so this is just...
I went to compete for the winter reps in Brooklyn not too long ago, and nobody knew I had a disability, because once they knew that I had to do some squats, because I had to squat down. I'm not able to squat without touching something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they asked me if they wanted me to change anything. I told them I don't want you to treat me any differently than anybody else. I told them I'll figure it out. Like, I want to do it just like anybody else. Like, I can do it. I just have to adapt. Everything that I do nowadays is just adapting differently. Like right now, I just started. I go once a week to the pool and try to teach myself how to swim again, because I used to know how to swim with two legs.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm amputee, it's kind of different, because I try to swim when I had to jump off the Savage off of I don't know, platform 15 feet, and I wasn't able to swim. I almost drowned, so that they already know they got to come get me.
Yeah, I never even would have thought, like, because, swimming more in water, so it's like I didn't know the importance of two legs.
Oh, man.
Swimming,
I don't know. Cause
I thought arm strength would be enough, and...
Nah, like, I thought, me too, like, but I was using my arms, but I wasn't going nowhere, so I started panicking. I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to drown here, so...
You get it, though. You'll get it.
So I've been practicing, but I'm getting there slowly, It's just consistency. Everything is about consistency. If you start something, finish.
Yeah.
So I've been self-teaching me everything, how to do it all over again.
What do you see yourself doing, in the future? Like, doing all this,
What's it going to lead to?
Yeah.
What do you want it to lead to?
What do you want it to lead to?
I just want to get sponsored to get a running leg and just to do what I like to do, compete. Like, I just want to go there and just be one of those guys that, he's the one with the top medal, the top guys to go, and I go snatch it up, like the underdog.
He's competitive.
Yeah,
He's
now that I'm amputee, I was competitive when I had two legs. Now that I want to be one of the top dog in that world. You know what I mean? In the disabled world, whatever you want to call it. I want to be that guy. And I know there's a lot of guys that I have to go through, but that's fine. One by one. I'll take my chance.
Well, shouts out to Alvin, who's tuned in right now. He also says he wants to come on air and talk with us one day, but he says,
sure. What's up, Alvin?
Yeah, he says you're a big
Shout
inspiration and to continue doing what you're doing.
Appreciate it.
Because that's good that you go around and you also talk to people who have amputees, because I broke my leg and I thought that was it for me. You know what I'm saying? But to lose your leg, that man.
Yeah, but one of the main reasons people lose their legs, I thought it was accidents. No, that's the last part.
Yeah,
it's because of health issues. So basically, I try to promote staying active, start move. You know what I mean? Keep health is wealth at the end of the day. If you don't take care of yourself, you ain't gonna make it far.
That's very true.
So a lot of people, I'd be like, I ask them, how did you lose your arm or your leg? Health issues. They didn't take care of it. Diabetes. That sucks. It's like the easiest thing to do is take care of your body and eat good, and you can't do that and you lose your leg. Like me, it was a motorcycle accident. I lost my leg for poor choices. Now I don't blame the motorcycle. I don't blame nobody. Nobody hit me. My poor choices led for me to lose my leg, and that's okay. And I'm fine with that. It doesn't really bother me. Shit happens. I've gone through harder shit than this, but this is one of the hardest.
I would really like to know what's harder than because I would be like, oh my God.
I'll say me being locked up, that's just a loss. Doing time, that's time that you never get back.
Yeah, that's
time.
True.
When you lose time.
Yeah, time is expensive.
Time might, like people's time is expensive. It's like you don't get that back. It's like you can't get a refund on your time that you invested in. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't like wasting people's time, and I don't want people to waste my time. So that's how I look at it. Like that was a waste of my time when I was poor choices. I ended up locked up. So like losing a leg, I guess I guess is way bigger. But for me, time was. Losing a leg, I got another leg.
Yeah.
I'm half broke by now. I'm the future. You know what I mean? Like I can lose another part now, and they'll make me another whatever.
They'll make you
me
bigger,
a robot.
better, faster, stronger.
Exactly. So I don't know. Like I think differently. Like if you ask me how do I cope with it, I don't register. It doesn't register to my head that I'm an amputee. It really doesn't hit me. Other than like when I'm home, sitting down and I don't have a leg, that means I have to work harder. I got to get up and jump or whatever. You know what I mean? But when I have my leg on, I feel like I'm straight. Like you can't. I'm a beast. You know what I mean? Like I can do whatever.
Really? How's the health insurance for everything? Like, does it cover some?
Well, to be honest, I can say I'm thankful because due to the fact when I had the accident, I didn't have insurance at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
so my girlfriend at that time, she got me insurance. She applied for me, and God gave me blessed me with some insurance, and I was able to have a leg. Because if it wasn't because of her, I wouldn't have no insurance. She went out the mile.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She applied for me, and I got the leg. And then the only thing it doesn't cover is for running leg. That's all, because the running leg, the blade leg, costs 30 racks.
Wow,
$30,000.
Wow.
The leg I have on costs 16 and a half, and the one I had prior, that was the leg that built for me, thinking that I was a certain type of way, but I wasn't, and I still managed to cost $7,000.
Wow.
7,000.
Yeah,
Man, I remember when we
That's a
went
Honda
to
Civic.
to the Savage race. I went with him, and before he got prepped up for the race, he actually had to help him put saran wrap between the leg and the actual.
I was
he's
going
about
through
to
water.
go to the water, and he doesn't, you can't get
really
wet.
get it wet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's just a lot of preparations before you actually, realize that it's a totally different battle, man.
I know before we got on air, you were talking about this 40-40 challenge. Is this thing you're just challenging everybody to? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, let them know what
everywhere
it's
I
about.
go, everywhere I travel to, I promote it. I have people join me as well. It's called the 40-40 push-up challenge. You can find it on Facebook. What it consists of is 40 push-ups for 40 days. The challenging part is not the push-up part. It's the life
40
part.
days?
No, the life. Life is going to hit you because, like, for example, if you're not able to give 40 push-up in one pop, it's okay. You can give as many as you can, or 10 by 10, whatever. But once you start the video, you finish. You know what I mean? Whatever it takes you 5-10 minutes, you finish giving off those 40 push-ups. And for it to count, you must upload it onto the page and put day one, and then every day, and if you do miss a day, you gotta double it up the next day, so it's gonna be 80. but the hard part is it's not the physical part, that the push-up part. It's
Not
the
the physical part.
Yeah, the physical. That's the easy part. That life is gonna hit you to try to stop you from doing the 40. Like you might wake up that day and be like, I'm tired. I don't want to do no damn 40 push-ups. Let alone go to work or whatever. You know what I mean? Like life is gonna try. Oh, something happens. There was this lady. She was the first woman to actually start the push-up and finish. And you know her too, Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon. Big shout out to Sharon. I hope
Big
she's
shout out.
watching.
Yeah. So she did the 40-40, and doing that course, she lost her uncle. And she did not let that stop her. And that takes a lot. Like some people are like, fuck this. I don't want to do no. You know what I mean? So she continued. She's doing it round 2 right now. So she's actually doing this. Other women that are actually doing the 40-40 as well. So we try to promote, staying active. 'Cause maybe somebody's video out there in that page might inspire somebody out there to start the journey to do 40 or starting doing push-ups.
Yo, 40 days, 40 push-ups.
John Q. Saul.
Yeah? Come on.
Do I hear the challenge?
Come on, man.
On
You
air?
can do it, man.
On
Come
air.
on.
Yes.
Yo, split it up like 20 in the morning,
And
20
you
at
got-
night.
Can you
20
split it? Can you split it?
You had 20. No. You
It
had
gotta be
20,
all in
you
one
had
pop?
You had 24 hours in a day
Yeah,
to
20.
bang out like.
You can do 10 in the morning, 10 in the...
No. Once you start, you got.
Once you start?
Yeah.
Once you start, bang them out right there. You
Alright.
didn't show you can do like 15
I can-
and rest, another 15 and rest.
Hey.
I mean, yeah,
Come on, you can
I
do
could
it, man.
do
Come
that.
on.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all,
I
I'm
have
just
women.
saying, man.
I have women. Check it out. I have women, older women that 10 by 10, but yo, they bang them out. They do the first 10, rest for a little 2 seconds, another 10.
All right.
Listen, there's no excuses.
I can for sure bang them out. See,
can you
this
even
is
do
what
a
I'm
push-up?
concerned. Yeah, I can do it.
All right,
Man, come on, man.
But
See
you have to. You know what it is? It's
sisters
the
over here
commitment.
I see.
Have you never seen him do a
What
push-up?
I'm concerned about.
But this challenge, this group is gonna show you, because we give constructive criticism. Like, if you're not doing the push-ups right, we're gonna listen. Try to go a little wider. Try to go slow. You're going too fast. Try to do you're doing half reps. We're not there to like bash on anybody. We want everybody to do the correct push-ups.
How many members you got going active
right now? We have excuse me. We have about 600 and something members, and out of those 600, I can tell you, I can probably count them maybe in one hand.
How many finished?
People has finished the challenge.
What day are you in of your 40?
First of all, I'm not trying to be another statistic.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then I made this thing. I'm like, if I start working out too much, I might get too sexy.
Oh,
No,
if I get too
it's
sexy,
all about your health. It's about your health at the end of the day. It's gonna keep you, energized, strong.
God.
You know what I mean? You might start something that you might take you somewhere
Yeah,
else.
and that's what I'm saying. It
It
might
ain't
be a
easy.
domino effect on the world, because nobody be able to keep their hands off me.
Oh.
And so I'm just trying to spare the world from all this sexy. That's what I'm trying.
Listen, you know what that
you heard,
sounds like?
ladies.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
That's my only reason,
I like it. All right, well, I accept the challenge. I'm gonna do that challenge. I'm gonna do it.
All right,
I
if
got
Saul-
nothing else going on in my life.
Do you have Facebook?
Yeah, I got you. Trust me. Yeah.
Okay, let me
Just
see you
one,
add it out right now.
all right,
And then if you want,
Find it for
I'll
me.
do extra 40 today with you, and we can stay. I'll start it today.
Day
We'll
one.
do it right now.
Today,
Day
Saul.
one, right here.
40
On the
of them
show.
right now?
On the show.
On the show.
We can do it on
The show's
camera.
live.
No, we can do it on
What, I
camera.
do 40?
Yeah.
Push-ups right now?
Right now.
you. I'll do
Right
it.
now. You want to throw me on?
Hold on.
Oh, here we go, guys.
Hold on. Let's go. Let me add you.
Let me
add
put
you
the camera
to
on.
page.
Make sure you in the
Today's gonna be
camera.
I gotta stretch now. Y'all gotta do
Listen.
Move that, Saul. Get where that chair's at, right there, and that's where you do them. That's where you do them
Listen,
push-ups.
you got
Yeah.
this. It's all in the head. Trust. I already did my 40, but I'm gonna do another 40.
What's the link to the page? I'm gonna tag it in the chat room so everybody can
Man,
join
I'm
this
embarrassed
page.
myself.
here.
Hey, now
Listen,
you
if
got
I
this.
pass out,
You not. Listen,
Yeah, cut
I'm gonna
the
be there.
cameras.
I'm gonna be there with you at the end of the
Yo,
day.
the paramedics is outside. We're good.
Let me add
here we
you.
go. Yeah.
40
have the
push-up
ambulance
challenge, right?
ready on standby.
40 push-up challenge.
40.
That's
Can
what
I
the,
do
that's
40? I
the
don't know what
Facebook
it is.
page.
That's the
The number
Facebook page.
40,
All
40 slash 40, 40.
Oh, 40.
I'll be lucky if I could do
Push,
20.
Yeah.
40
And
40
push-up
slash.
challenge.
No, I'm sorry.
These
40
are
slash
fake.
40.
These
All
are
right.
fake arms. They look a lot bigger on the TV.
You know what?
than in
You know
real
what
life.
it is? It's all mental. It's all mental. You know.
Oh,
Wow, I
man.
love it, man. Appreciate the love.
Man.
Yeah, yeah.
They just want to see me pass out.
Saul, man, you can start, or you just get in the
All right,
video,
I'm
because
starting.
this is
No. We gotta record this.
We
We
got-
it count.
gotta get
Cause
it,
you say it's gonna be your first day,
and
right?
we gonna count them out too.
Yeah.
He gonna make sure they perfect push-ups
I'm
too.
like 20 of them, and then we do 20 more. All right,
it's on camera, right? Here we go.
Yeah, we-
10 by 10 or whatever. We're gonna do it. 15 by 15.
We doing
the
it.
rest of the show. What I want to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah, we still got the rest of the show. We got a lot to talk about, but you gonna knock these push-ups out.
All right,
See,
all right.
I know. Saul, turn the other way. Turn the other way, Saul. Because I want them to see your face.
No,
That's
I
what.
do not want them to see
want
my
them to
face.
see
They can
your
see-
face.
We're good. They can see me right here.
I'm gonna play some music in the background for all this going on too. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody who is tuned in right now. Are you afraid of the blank? They're doing the 40-40 challenge right now.
I'm gonna try to do this 40. I'm gonna try to do this 40-40.
He's trying to do this 40.
So I'm gonna try to do this 40-40.
Saul's down there right now.
First
First
day.
day.
one.
First day, day one.
First day. Day
40
one.
push-ups in 40 days. This day one for Saul right here.
All right, let's go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
He already hurting. Saul hurting at the 6.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hands on the 20, hold
okay.
on.
We on break right now. He got the 20.
Breathe. Take a minute, rest. Little 30 seconds, and then we finish off with a little 10 by 10.
30
5 by
seconds.
5, whatever it takes, but the key point is to start and finish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
All
already
right.
got 20. Eventually, by the end of the 40 days, trust and believe you're gonna be doing 40 a pop. Cause those ladies wasn't able to do a lot of pushes. Now she can do 40 a pop. So that's one of the keys.
I like this push-up music.
Yeah, man. The push-up music is more like, yeah. Somebody gonna rock them to sleep after this. Can the man do 10 more?
10 more, Saul.
Can he do 10 more? 40 push-ups on the show. Oh, you roped yourself into it. I made my beautiful excuse.
I got 10 more.
Countdown, baby.
I got 10 more.
Saul, your sister's rooting for you in the chat room right now.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. One more. You only need one more. Uh-oh. He
go. 40 been live right here.
Oh my gosh.
So,
All right. 40. That's it. 40. All right.
right.
I don't want to hear it.
Congratulations. This man.
Look it out, Brian. I'm going to drink a lot of water in a second. Where's my chair at?
Yeah.
Right.
Struggled his way through 40 push-ups. That's what throwing me under the bus.
There you
I'm
go.
just
Hope you guys are
playing.
happy out there in Facebook world.
I'm
Go
gonna
looking out,
follow.
Brian. Go looking out. Hey, keep the real, man. Keep the right. Did it with me. There you go.
I'm gonna follow the page, and then while I follow the page, I'm gonna just contemplate every day, like,
No, that's fine.
Should I?
when should I
Maybe,
start?
yeah, exactly. Like, I'll add you. I bet you
Add
someday,
me. Yeah.
you know, you're gonna get inspired to just start to challenge yourself. It's all about challenges. It's like, you know how you like
Proud of you, bro.
you like DJing, you like speaking.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
Oh, it's fun.
But why? There's more to it because it's like you hungry for it, right? It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like you're obsessed with it. That's why you do this. It's
Yeah.
like anything you do in life, you have to be obsessed to be successful at it. Just like I like doing push-ups and calisthenics and working out. That's why I focus doing that or riding dirt bikes and stuff like that. I like doing stuff like that. I'm obsessed with that. That's why that's my direction. Just like if you wanna, just like those people that work at McDonald's, they work there because they like flipping burgers.
All of them?
Listen, every day, remember, everybody has choices in life. You don't have to work there. You work there because you choose to. You know what I mean? There's different ways. You know, you don't have to work. You can always find another way.
Yeah.
But you just have to be hungry. That's all it is.
All right. I like it.
That can
Brian,
almost
we're gonna
roll
get
us
beats.
into it. That can almost roll us into another topic.
Yeah, well, real quick, Charles, give us
Yes,
a,
sir.
What's up? Why are you here, man?
Oh,
Tell me
man,
about
you know,
yourself.
I just,
I mean, obviously you brought in the one-legged beast here.
well, that's
We love
that's
it.
the main purpose today is
We
for
love
my
it.
friend Brian to come out here and challenge you, and I'm glad that you took on the challenge.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm glad I'm alive.
Stronger, right? But yeah, but I mean, you know, this is my second time on the show, and I'd like to reintroduce myself again. My name is Charles Maligaya. I run a Facebook page for real estate investment group. It's called IMAP Homes, and basically what we do is we set out to help at least 50 or more families this year either sell a home or buy a home. Also a licensed real estate agent that I focus on the retail side of the business, but mostly I function as a real estate investor where I help a local community of investors get the best deals in the town by talking to you know, families that's having issues with their ownership, like a distressed home or foreclosure or pre-foreclosure, or any homes that's been damaged by the hurricane and stuff like that. So what we do is when families and good people get into a bad situation like that, they need to get out from under. And sometimes the only way or the best way is to work with cash investors that can close quickly and get them to move on, because no matter what they do anyways, they know they're going to lose their home. So that's what I focus on. Just like how Brian is so obsessed with you know, push-ups and calisthenics and bars and stuff.
Fitness life. Yeah.
You know, my passion is really real estate. Ever since I've been in it, it's been very rewarding, and at the same time, you know, I get to help a lot of people, and it allows me to still earn an honest living. So, I just want to give a shout out or or want to call out for the people out there that has been on the fence about real estate investing and how to learn and stuff. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach me at my Instagram account, which is IMAP Interstate. Just look me up in there and leave a message. If you have questions, I'll be more than happy to answer anything there, and we're just trying to get this thing started. I'm with a group of individuals that are really committed on getting results for the families that are in need. And guys, just ask me any questions. I'm definitely ready for anything. Like, I'm sure you have something like talk about the other guy that we seen the other day.
No, I was gonna say I actually got a chance to go out with you on the field, and really like look at a house and talk to somebody, and and number one, they're greatly appreciative of the help you can offer. I'll tell you that, because I feel like you and the group that you guys really got an ear to the ground, so you really know kind of what's happening and try to help these families that need a little bit of help, maybe getting out.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to be involved in the community, and I want to make a big announcement. Saul is not only the DJ here, and he's also my official interpreter, in Spanish.
A little, yeah. Really? So, habla español. We speak Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this one appointment came about one time with Saul. I was at his house, and I had a Spanish guy called me, and that's how it went about, and he became part of the transaction. So it's like, hey, you know what? Yep. Let's make it official then,
No, but it's it's a good thing you're doing, because I saw it firsthand. You know what I mean? So,
well, I'm glad. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So, like I said, and you are part of the community, especially over there. So, I think that's a big thing. I think people need to. A lot of people just kind of go for like the big name realtors out there and things like that.
Which is okay. I mean, it's completely understandable.
Yeah, exactly. But to be honest with you, you really want somebody that's involved, especially in like the areas that people want to live in. That they're looking for. And I would highly recommend everyone go to IMAP Interstate on Instagram and check out IMAP Homes on Facebook.
Thanks, Saul. And by the way, IMAP is not an official company. That's just a group of friends that started this Facebook page, and we try to we have properties for sale there for cheap for local investors to snatch up great deals, or if we have homeowners that are in distress that they know they're losing their home, we can definitely help them explore their chances or their options of just getting rid of it quickly by working with cash investors instead of having to do repairs on their properties and then having to list it with a realtor, which, the purpose is, because they can't afford to do all that, then, sometimes it's better to work with some cash investors. Mm-hmm. So,
that's awesome. I'm glad you guys made it here.
Oh man, I'm glad I'm here. I can't believe we're still
it was
here.
Fun.
Yeah, you got this guy.
I worked out and everything.
It's perfect.
Arms tight.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm all swole now. I'm like extra swole.
Hey, tell your day if I can put your first day.
Word.
It be established. Like today is
that's what we do, man. We create relationships, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. All right, well, one last time, let them know where they can find you on your information online.
Yes,
and everything like that to get a hold
Yes,
of
if you have any real estate questions or if you have a house to sell, contact me. I can definitely help you out. I would love to help you out. I'd love to earn the opportunity to provide my service for you. You can reach me at my direct line. It's 407-870-3519. Or you can always find me on IMAP Homes on Facebook. And on Instagram, it's a little different. It's IMAP Interstate. And you can see all my activities there on a daily basis as a realtor and also as a real estate investor.
And Brian, where can they find you, man, and kind of keep up with your journey and everything you're doing?
You can find me in Instagram, One Leg Beast 86. I'm always posting up all my videos and stuff like that. Or on Facebook, Brian Nieves. That's my Facebook. But y'all see me around everywhere, traveling, doing my thing.
Nice,
competing.
Nice.
Doing push-ups at the airport.
Yeah, I do it everywhere. Trust what I say. I do my push-ups everywhere. I do.
That's awesome. That's all. Well, again, man, I can't thank you guys enough for making it over here. And
no, likewise, I can't thank you enough, man.
Thank you.
That's a great opportunity to be here.
You want to just
John
take a
Q,
quick little
you,
break?
Yeah,
Can we do that?
Sure.
Can we
can take a little 5, you know what I'm saying, jam out to some of this music, you know what I'm saying, man. Thank you to our guests who came in the building, and I worked out vicariously through y'all.
40. Don't worry.
I'm following the page.
I know you're gonna get inspired someday to get it.
I think
if your boy's doing it, he's gonna get you to do it.
Saul flaked on me yesterday. I don't
know.
Man, I don't have any faith in Saul at all. But
it's only the first day, so he's right.
If Saul gets
he did the hardest part.
How about I do this? If Saul gets to day 5, I'll start.
Yo.
I bet.
How about
That is
we'll
a
do
good
that?
challenge right
Easy.
there.
All right, day 5.
Day 5.
Day 5. And it'll be on the internet, so the whole world can
Yeah,
see.
it'll
Don't
be
worry.
on-
I say no bargaining.
And if I see you for
Tag me in every single one.
If
That's all.
if I see you do your first 40, I'll pay an extra 40 that day that I see you post up.
Okay.
And I'll tag you on it.
And you just post them in that group?
Yeah, you like now that you're in the group, you're gonna see when people post up because you're gonna
Yeah.
see a notification. Oh, somebody's doing their push-ups.
Angel said she'll do it.
Angel Hart says she'll do it, so hopefully she'll
Follow the
join that
page.
group.
Welcome, Angel.
Let's see.
And real quick, I gotta show love to my boy Mark too, Sexy Flexy over there, because he knows he's known me since high school, so
he knows you're
what's-
gonna flake.
Yeah. He knows what's up. Nah, he knows I'm not gonna flake. Hey, let's kick it to this
you,
break.
you,
All
look,
right.
you look like a man of commitment, so I know
I'm
you.
trying, man.
I believe that you're gonna conquer the 40 days.
Thank you.
I believe
I
it.
appreciate that. See, that's all you need is a little belief.
Eh,
Huh.
you didn't show up to the game yesterday.
Whatever, man. We'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Are you afraid of the blank?
Valencia.
I don't think she's seen that video.
All right, it's all right.
But big shouts out to everybody tuned in right now. Are you afraid of the blank? You know, me and Saul here just talking our Jive. Shouts out to Frankie you.
Frank.
You know, just shouts out to her.
We miss you, Frank.
Yeah, she couldn't be here with us today, but you know we're gonna hold it down. And now we have in the studio special guest. I got somebody who texted me before talking about, I didn't tell him the show was going on. That was Suku. Suku said he was supposed to come through, but
Man,
I didn't remind him, so it's my fault. Supposedly. Yeah, we'll just say that so it looks nice on air. It's his fault.
I'm still worried about Cosmic L.
Yeah, Cosmic's not showing up. So we have in the building Angel Michelle.
That's it. I'm just a woman with an opinion.
Okay.
I have no.
Okay.
Just a woman with an opinion.
All right.
You're more than that,
That's
Angel
it.
Michelle.
Nothing
You're more
special
than that.
here.
Yeah.
No, y'all have like
Lies.
links that y'all drop and stuff like
We don't
that.
do any of that. We just here to talk our job.
Yeah. Don't worry about
Jive.
us.
All right. So, we are, we're an entertainment show. We have to talk about what's hot. We don't have to talk about what's hot, but we do have opinions on this hot topic, which is Kanye West. We are going
Current events.
Current events.
You know what I mean?
Current events,
These are
We're
events happening currently.
We're up on current events. And so Kanye West, what this man has said and done this past week is what we want to talk about today. I know last episode, me and you were going back and forth about Kanye West. This was before everything happened, and how I was talking about, I don't like him, that man is this, that man is that, and you were just steadily defending him. So, Saul, I want to know, can you defend your homie anymore?
Oh, man. So this is tough because I get enamored with like nostalgia. I've figured that out about myself recently. And I guess what I'm trying to say is those first like 3 Kanye albums, especially the first 2 Kanye albums, at the time that they came out and everything you're going through, because I feel like, music speaks to you. That's what music is for. Good music, you know what I mean? And, or at least you could find something that, relatable to it, whatever the current situation you're going through. I don't know, whatever. Point is, those first 2 albums, like really hit my soul. Kanye was speaking truth. And from that point on, I was like, yeah, man, he can pretty much do whatever he wants. He's a genius.
He just got a pass.
Yeah, he
instantly.
He got a pass. And it was fired. I mean, you can't front that his music, I don't want to say was. His music still is good. I don't know. I don't know about
trash.
anything now. Yeah.
It's trash.
I just
straight up.
So the marriage to Kim Kardashian really got me as well, because I was like, man, what? This is going against everything he's ever rapped before in his life. You know what I mean? Like, all his songs are not about this.
Don't want a gold digger.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, at that point I started to see like, man, maybe he's not that cool, but whatever. It's easy.
Whatever. He made 3 albums.
He made more than 3 albums, man.
Well,
some dope tracks, and he's a great producer. You can't take anything away from
Yeah, you can like the music. You can just be like, all right, as a person, I can't jive with you no more.
All of a sudden, the 400 years of slavery, it seemed like a choice to me. Yay.
So you watched the full video.
I can't rock with them. I can't rock with anybody that thinks slavery was a choice.
400 years of voluntary slavery.
I mean,
you watched the full video, right? Y'all watched the full 30 minutes of the video.
Oh yeah.
So we know that it was taken out of context. We know what he was trying to say. Do we know what he was trying to say? Do y'all know? Because I can tell you what he was trying to say.
I know that Kanye West is bipolar. And nobody is discussing the fact that he has mental health issues.
He kind of said he only took 1 pill this week.
And and that's what bothers me about the Kardashians is like they don't notice when he's going manic, because that's not the first thing he said. He posted that picture about liking Trump, which is so confusing.
Yeah.
You like Trump, but you're the same guy that said Bush was a racist. But here you are talking about we love Trump.
But so in his video, he said he wanted to apologize to Bush for feeling as he hurt him when he said those things because he was young and he was angry. This is what he said in that same video, the 30 minutes.
My goodness.
Or that may have been in the Charlemagne one.
Yeah, the Charlemagne one. That was an hour long.
Yeah, that was an hour and 45 minutes.
He had the Simon Phoenix hair.
Yeah.
With the weird blonde.
The blonde?
Yeah, it was like, what is he
That's
doing?
a choice.
Yeah,
Slavery is not a choice.
Yeah. So what he was trying to say with that, he said it all wrong. He was just trying to say that it's so misguided. He really shouldn't speak without finishing thinking about things, because what it seems like is Kanye West is starting to wake up. He seems like an infant, and he's like looking at things and he's like, yo, but he hasn't finished that thought. So he was trying to say that these people didn't rise up, he felt that if you had the willpower and the freedom, they could have rose up and chose to die pretty much.
all
Or
right.
I don't like
chose,
that either because
Yeah.
a
I
lot
don't
of
like
them
it either.
revolted all the time.
yes, a lot of them did, and a lot of them died, and it was always they exercised their choice. They just judged the situation, and then he didn't take into consideration how mentally broken a lot of these slaves were through
All of
everything that they went through. But
Yeah.
he didn't take any of that into account because he's an idiot.
Again,
nobody needs to defend him.
Again, the only defense that I can give to Kanye West is one, he's bipolar, and it seems like he's going through a manic episode right now. And that would be on his family and the people who are around him to say, we need to get this together before he goes off the deep end. We need to increase his medication, or we need to get him to the psychologist or whatever have
No,
you.
they want
Another
ratings.
issue is from his first album, you remember he had a major accident to the brain, to the frontal lobe. So to say, he can't put things together, do we forget that
He might be mentally retarded.
Exactly.
What?
He might be.
Oh, come on.
He might
Look,
he
that
might have
that's
just
a little
gotten
bit
like
of a stretch.
Asperger's or
I
something.
get where you're coming from. What are you? Come on.
He might have just developed,
Get out of here,
childlike
man.
symptoms.
No, I'll tell you exactly what it is. The Kardashian family and the craziness that ensues.
Can we just blame
with all
him?
That, with all that
Can
stuff.
we stop making excuses
No,
and
it's
blame
his fault.
him?
He picked it. You're right. It is his fault.
But he was like this before the Kardashians.
Yes.
He was the
No,
same
he
one
listen
running
to
up
what-
on
remember-
stage, grabbing microphones out of people's
Remember
hands.
what Chappelle
look,
said.
The Taylor Swift thing. Listen, I there's a time and place for everything. And granted, that might have not been the right way to go about that. But what he was trying to say against the establishment itself of the show and things like that, I understood. I
and
felt
a person
that. I was
who
like,
didn't
yeah, I
have a
backed that up.
brain injury would have been able to pick a better time to do that
Yeah,
than
well-
to charge up on stage.
So what better time would there have been except unless that's what you want? You want all those
Well,
eyes and ears
Kanye,
right then and there because you know you have
has
everyone's
them.
attention.
He always has them. He has the platform. He just
Yeah.
uses it stupidly.
Oh yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that.
So he could
I'm
one
just talking
day,
about the Taylor
one
Swift
day,
incident.
one day, Kanye West could go in. At that time, Kanye West could have went in the middle of any city. A major crowd would have gathered. Helicopters would have been out.
Oh, no, helicopters
He could
would not have come- come
Yes,
on.
they would have because then it
or
would have
he
been
could
a
have gone at
mob.
any show.
It would have been a mob of people out there, and then he could have spoke, and they would have just listened like it was the second coming of
him
Christ.
ranting on his own little concerts and stuff like that, as opposed to going on
It wouldn't have
national
been-
TV.
Didn't he have a meltdown
You
at
know,
one of his
he could have
concerts?
set it
But
up.
look at this. But nobody really, we're still questioning that. You see what I'm saying? Didn't he? We don't know, but we don't question the Taylor
That's
Swift,
because I don't follow.
incident.
That's because
He
I
said-
stopped following
he
Kanye.
said-
a
I don't
long
follow him
time
like that
ago.
either.
He said he did have a breakdown.
Yeah.
He said he did have a because he was drugged out, like he was saying.
Because of lipo.
liposuction that he got. My biggest thing with Kanye West is he always contradicts
He
himself.
said it was because
Yes.
of liposuction.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he got
because he
liposuction.
didn't want TMZ to call him fat like they called Rob fat.
Yeah. So what
Yeesh.
what
Didn't
he's
his
talking
mother
about?
die from like
Yes.
plastic-
Yes. So what Kanye West talks about is like, he's talking about free thought, but his actions are influenced by what he thinks other people think about
Yeah.
him. And that's where I think his conflict lies. It's like he can't get over that. So anything anybody thinks about him, he has to prove them wrong or prove something or he tries to be ahead of them on what they think instead of living his own life. And that's what he was trying to say in that grand scheme of things, is that he wants to take back control of his life. But he said it so wrong. And
He needs to.
he needs to finish his thoughts, and he needs
and
to.
his medication.
He said,
And
but
needs to
he-
finish that marriage.
on TMZ, which they didn't show this part. He was like, he believes mental medication is good. He says it does work. That's what he said on there. If watch the whole 30 minutes, he goes
what
into
happens?
that.
What gets someone to go to that
Bipolar?
point, to that extreme? I mean, all his life he's been bipolar.
Yeah, well,
Probably.
listen to what
Bipolar
Chappelle
usually
said.
hits people in their teens and early 20s. They usually start experiencing the symptoms of bipolarness. I've known people who started experiencing their symptoms of bipolarness in their 30s.
Well, I'm going off of what I think he's always been like this, because what Chappelle said before Kanye West was Kanye West. Chappelle did an interview. He was like, when I met Kanye West, I knew he was going to be a star because of what he said to me. And they asked Chappelle, it was like, what did you say? He was like, he was just some random guy sitting in the back, and somebody called him and was like, And then he was like, said, yo, they were like, where you at? He was like, oh, I'm in the studio with Dave Chappelle or whatever. And they were like, well, he was like, because I'm Kanye West and I do cool things, and hung up the phone on him. He was who he was. Money blows ego up.
Man, I've done that to my friends, joking around.
No,
you know
he
what
wasn't
I mean?
joking. That's what Chappelle said. He wasn't joking. And it's like, money makes the ego bigger, but when your ego disconnects from who you really are, you start getting lost, and that's where he is. He's lost. He doesn't know anymore.
Again, ego is part of the bipolar disease.
Yeah.
When you are manic, you have this, everyone wants to be me, everyone loves me, I'm invincible, people are listening to me type things. You think it's all about you. He is going through an episode. That is the only thing that bothers me about the Kardashians, is that y'all are so busy in your own image. For Jenner, the mother,
I
to
don't
say,
know. Is that her name?
what's her name? Caitlyn
I don't
Jenner?
know.
I don't know. Which one is the mama?
You're right.
I don't know.
It is Caitlyn, right? Caitlyn
Or
Jenner?
Kaylee. I don't know. One of them is the child. I don't know.
Caitlyn is the child, I believe. I
many
don't know the
donuts
rest of their names.
Nobody knows. But
Okay, I don't know who
she
they are.
goes on national television to say that Kanye West is ruining Kim Kardashian's brand.
What?
Now, my thing, if you're married to somebody, should it be about a brand? And then what is Kim Kardashian's brand?
Yeah, I don't
she
really
has-
know.
Sleeping with black men?
No, she has clothing. She has a clothing line.
Kim Kardashian
Yeah, you
has
didn't-
clothes?
Yeah,
Who wearing them?
I think it's clothes or it's shoes or something.
Makeup?
It's made.
It's
No, Kylie has.
drugstore.
I don't know. I don't know
Kim,
what it
it's
is.
KKW.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, there it
so
is.
There it is. All right, her makeup brand.
There it is. That's her brand
Give me a break.
that Kanye West is actually
Nobody's
putting
buying
into the
it.
How
limelight.
did this happen? How did we get to a point in our society where
Sex tapes blow you up?
I guess and who they're a part of the national conversation? Is that what this is now? Kardashians?
Kevin Hart just put his friend just got arrested for felony charges of extorting because he threatened to extort Kevin Hart. So his friend of 15 years plus just got arrested on felony charges because this guy threatened to release a sex tape that Kevin Hart had with somebody outside of the marriage from 2016.
So how did this guy go to jail for that?
I guess
'Cause
Kevin Hart
extortion is
turned him in.
illegal.
So did the guy release a tape?
No, the guy, he's in jail.
Dang, I would have had someone release it. If they lock me up, you make sure you release that secret code word.
You know, you should. There's
Seagulls.
no right. You have no right.
Seagulls! Just start yelling it and it's a wrap, bro.
You have no right.
Kevin
to,
Hart's mini whatever on camera.
I feel that's what that guy gets. You shouldn't. That's your friend for
No,
all
yeah, you're
those
right.
years. You definitely shouldn't do that.
No,
Like,
you're
come
absolutely
on,
right.
man. Like he's. You've been by his side. He's been by your side. He probably took you out of wherever you were, and he's probably been paying. You went on tour with him. You were in movies with him. Mm-hmm. You know, so that means he put him on.
Do we know this guy?
This guy? Yeah, he has pictures with him on his Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, I saw the pictures and
He's
I
been
saw
in
the
3 or
headlines.
4
I never
movies.
clicked on it, but it was pretty much saying that Kevin Hart's friend is the one who was responsible for leaking information. But my thing is, sometimes fame like that goes to a person's head.
I know.
So I don't know how good their friendship was, especially if you're doing that to a quote unquote friend. Maybe there was some rocky stuff, shady stuff going on in
Who leaked the Kardashian sex tape?
I
The
think she did.
Kardashians.
Yeah, is that
I
everyone's
really,
other thing?
yeah, I think so.
So she just leaked her and Ray J going
Yeah,
at it?
because Ray J was bigger than her at the time.
Was Ray J really ever that big of a star?
Yes.
Stop it.
When he made
Stop it
If
right
I
now.
had one wish.
Never even heard of that song.
How you didn't
I'm
hear
telling you right
one
now,
wish?
because I don't listen to booty ass Ray J.
And that goes to
Bro,
show
his
how,
sister Brandy, right? That was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's
that
how
was it.
everybody knows Ray J.
Yeah, come
but that
on.
And then he
goes to
made
show
One
how
Wish.
insignificant Kardashian was at the time. That sleeping with somebody on the scale of Ray J was big timing it.
That's crazy to me.
She wanted people to see look who I'm.
Have we all seen the pictures of them when they were young, like the Kardashians? That weird
Yes.
Well, they
meme
this
where they all
before
look weird?
plastic surgery.
Yeah, the before plastic
Yeah,
surgery
man.
pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah, and
plastic
that's
surgery,
another thing.
plastic surgery and banging black dudes will make me famous.
That's another thing. When Kanye West went on that rant against Jay-Z about you never sent Blue over on a play date with North. My thing is, I wouldn't want my child at that household either. And it has nothing to do with Kanye. It has to do with those Kardashians. I don't want you telling my baby her hair is nappy and her nose is too big and she needs to lighten her skin and all this other foolishness. They are too obsessed with image.
Preach. Yes. I wouldn't want if I were Hove, I wouldn't want my wife hanging out with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah. I think Kim Kardashian wants it so bad because of how big Beyonce is. Just to mention, put them in the same sentence might blow. Her brand might blow up even more.
I don't know. I
they're
think
probably trying to stop that. I mean, I would not let that happen.
I think what
Be
the
like,
deal
"Nah, babe,
was.
Kim Kardashian will ruin your.
I think
brand."
what the deal was. You ever seen like these type of, because Jay-Z and Kanye were friends, so you ever seen these friends? Jay-Z did his thing. He got Beyonce. They're living, well, supposedly happily ever after. They're doing all these cool things. He's like parading her. She's parading him. I think Kanye West saw that, and with his ego, he wanted the same thing. So he was like, let me go get the hottest person in the top tabloids, have a baby, and then try to do the same thing. But it was like, you can't, because it's two different people. Just because she's in the tabloids for a completely different reason than what Beyonce is. So I think that's what the whole, like,
I think
the
it was one of
root
those
of it was.
Brangelina type of things. Like, I want our marriage to be a brand, the way Jay-Z and Beyonce's marriage is a brand, and nobody was branding it.
People don't want power couples. Isn't that what it's all about?
I think that was
Being a power couple?
That was like when it started, because Jay-Z was always talking about hottest chick in the game, wearing my chain, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I think Kanye West was like, you know what? I'm me. I have to be the top dog. I want everybody looking at me. So let me get. Even though they say Kanye was after Kim before all the stuff, but he was probably like, I want the hottest chick in the game at the time. And honestly, it was Kim Kardashian.
Man, she's not even that hot, man.
No, I'm talking about
what was the one with the blonde hair that he was
Amber
Rose?
Yeah.
She's type whack too, bro. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
she is.
They all are.
Yeah, they're just horrible. They're all just horrible. I don't understand what's happening
And
anymore with
that would
anything.
have earned him an ass whipping when he went on Twitter talking about, I'm responsible for your son.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I would have called him out and beat the hell out of him
That's
then.
what I said last show, and Saul was like, blah, 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 blah.
No, don't be saying that. I said blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, blah, blah, blah.
Nah, you gotta keep it real. There's some, like, even if Kanye West had signed him and gave him the opportunity that then made him money, you just don't say that. And then if you do, you throw the gloves at him.
Yeah. It's just, oh, man.
But
egos and money, man.
We gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, we went over a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe we should start at 5 p.m.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think what. I mean, I can get here by 5.
No, 5:30.
Well, we could start.
I mean,
at
I'm always here.
Yeah, as long as there's no one before us, we could start at like 5:30.
Yeah, nobody's before us. But
well, if we have multiple guests, we can start at 5:30.
Okay.
Maybe. Or I don't know.
okay,
Whatever.
Because
We'll figure it out.
We still had a lot to touch on today, but we didn't get a chance to.
Well,
we need more time.
I wanted Cosmic L to be here for that. Since he was the to talk about that video, because I mean nothing's really popped off in the comments since then. All right, good. Just making sure I haven't gotten any notifications or anything. But,
nothing.
Whatever. But we could still hit that up next week. We could still talk about that some more.
It might be a dead horse by then.
Will it?
It'll be beating a dead horse.
I mean,
at
what's
the time.
hot right
Let's
now?
let it fizzle out.
What's hot right now?
It's not that Orlando trailer. Let it fizzle out.
What happened this week that's hot? Anything
Kanye
cool?
West, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's in protesting his government.
Yeah, that's right.
There's
still like 3 million people or something like that without power.
Yeah,
I was listening on the radio. Yeah, it's wild. Americans.
Yeah,
they are Americans.
Yeah,
just
but they're protesting like their local government and things like that because they're also closing down a bunch of schools and closing down jobs. Pretty much what's happening is the entire island's being gentrified.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I'm pretty sure they looked at that hurricane as like people were looking at it with stars in their eyes, like we are about to come buy up all that land.
With Katrina and coming to Orlando, New York, and everything like that, I knew then that island is never going to be the same because the people they're just going to let that island go broke, and the people that are going to go in there are going to be investors with money. They're going to put the people that live there out, and it's going to be like this beautiful resort for rich white people.
Is the government making hurricanes happen?
No.
By global warming,
Look, the Chinese can control the weather. Look it up. Google it. I'm telling you right now.
You can make rain clouds.
Look, all I'm saying is
you can make rain clouds.
It's just so funny that all these things happen in all these, predominantly poor parts of the U.S.
I mean,
and all of a sudden they commit.
Hurricanes were hitting Puerto Rico. They hit Puerto Rico every year.
They're just
but
getting
nothing like
stronger
this.
Yeah, they're
due
getting-
to global warming, which
The government's making hurricanes.
No, they're not.
That's what's happened. Weather machines. Yes, my sister's right.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
You know when a rocket launches, it actually rains because the rocket is the chemicals end up turning to water after it so they can create clouds and rain clouds. They can't
So
create.
they can create hurricanes then.
You would need a lot.
The government has everything they need.
All right, we gotta go.
who's paying for it?
Oh, they are with the
Just
vacation money they
You know
get from
how much
Puerto
money
Rico.
that would cost?
Just
Watch.
pretty much. All right, we're
Yeah, all right.
you
Sorry.
know, join us.
Conspiracy is government and the weather. Tune in next week to find out how Donald Trump is making hurricanes. No?
Yeah,
okay.
That's
Sorry. Yeah.
that's how we're going to go out.
JK. No, I'm kidding. No. Tune in next week for real stuff. Just kidding. Sorry. No. Yeah, we're all right. I promise.
Netflix watching. I just started watching Anon.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Me neither, but
Handmaid's Tale. Have you been watching that? I saw
sure
it on
haven't.
Oh my God, I thought that's the women.
We're getting out.
Hulu. Peace.